I hit record there, so we're starting.
Hi everyone, welcome to Jfed today. You guys are in luck because since the very first episode, I've been trying to get my friend and my boss, Ronit Boyd, on our show with us. Awesome. And here she is, yay!
I'm sorry.
It took the whole season. It took our whole season, and here we are. So welcome to our show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be, this side, not behind you.
I know. This side is totally different. We could look at Matthew as opposed to Matthew looking at us and our audience looking at us. So you are the director of Center for Impact and Innovation.
Yes.
What does that mean? Because that sounds sexy and new.
It is sexy and new. So I work with various components of the Federation system. I staff the Planning and Visioning Committee. I staff our arm that's responsible for our leadership and learning initiatives, which works with our synagogues and with the community, as well as the Federation, our agencies. And I work with the financial assistance and the scholarship program, and also a lot of outreach and engagement work.
That's a big portfolio.
I have people like you to help me do it all.
I do. I get to help. A lot of that is about reaching out into the community. Yes. How important is that for an arm of the Federation to have that?
It's actually, I think, probably my favorite part of the job. I love being a spoke in the wheel. I love that I get calls from staff as well as lay leaders of synagogues and asking me for assistance or feedback. I love that we can provide that service for the community. As many of the leadership here at Federation have always said to me, we're stronger as a community when we work together.
Absolutely. So how did you get involved in what's your story, in the Federation and really the Jewish community?
Actually, I love that you asked me that. I didn't know you were going to, but I do love telling that story. So I was not born here. I sometimes feel like I'm crashing a high school reunion. But I went to college, and many of my friends were from the Cherry Hill area, and we stayed in touch. And I was living in North Jersey, not so happy, and one of my great friends kind of jokingly said, well, maybe you should move by us. And when we started looking around, we were really interested. And then they invited us to the character breakfast at the JCC. And we came, and we were in a room surrounded by people like us, people who were our age demographic, raising kids, and we fell in love. And that actually was the day that Chris, my husband, and I decided, looked at each other and said, this is where we want to raise our children.
Wow.
And we did it. We put the house on the market, and we moved here.
Wow.
We sold our house in North Jersey so quickly, we actually didn't have a house to move into. It was a very scary time. But then fast forward, we find a house, we love, we move in, and I meet a new neighbor, Jennifer Weiss.
Oh, how funny.
And she invites me to a Federation Young Women's event. And I had never heard of Federation in my life growing up. And I said, sure, I'll figure it out. And once I learned about Federation, it was like the mothership calling me. And I made it my mission to get a job here.
Wow. Did you work in the Jewish community previously before?
So I worked in one other Jewish organization. I briefly worked for the Holocaust Museum in New York, which was a very impactful moment, which also led me to believe like I belonged in the Jewish community.
Yeah.
But obviously when I moved here and I had twins, it was a little more than I could handle.
Yes, and then two more kids.
Yeah. I didn't stop there.
We're all
Matthew.
Fantastic. Yes, I don't know if you know, but twins run in the office. So when we're working with all of these different demographics, how, and PJ Library, which we've talked about a lot on our show, is really part of our portfolio, which is sort of this young family demographic. How does all of and we're such an intergenerational community. How do you, when you look at the big picture, because I think you really have the best seat for looking at our whole community, because Ronit also did our POP study, which to brag about, we all talk about the Pew study, but Ronit actually got a higher, I don't know the right word, but like fill-in rate or a completion rate than the Pew study. So it's really phenomenal research that you did. How do you look at our greater South Jersey community?
Well, to go off of that, we are an amazing community. The fact that in the Tri-County area that we service Camden, Burlington, Gloucester County. We had more people take the time to do a survey than, nationwide were able to do it. Right there, the first thing we learned is, wow, what an engaged community.
Absolutely.
Along those terms, we also were just notified that PJ Library, our community actually has the highest saturation rate of any communities in the program. We were blown away. So we are so fortunate in our community that we have not only a large Jewish community, but a thriving Jewish community. Absolutely. So we're very excited about continuing with the opportunities. I mean, we're collaborative, we share, but there's always room for better, always.
One thing that I love that you always say is that we are always better together, and an engaged person is a more engaged person.
Right.
So I think that's a lot of what we really get to do is continue to engage people and get them involved and get them excited and then more excited.
Yeah, I don't think that there's one answer for any one person. So when I talk to people, and I encourage everyone, you're talking to a person, find out what they're passionate about, and there's definitely a way in our Jewish community to get you involved in that passion.
So you heard it first. If you have a passion, you can call Ronit or me or any of us really, and we will help you figure that out. All right, now come to the fun. This is our rapid fire portion of the game. I have to hide this. Ready?
Okay.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl. Don't ever call me before 8 a.m.
Coffee or tea?
Both.
That's new. Mini golf or regular golf?
Neither.
Okay. This is a new question this week that I really like. Favorite combination of two colors?
Oh, black and white.
Ooh. Did you have wedding colors or anything?
No.
No. What is your favorite TV channel?
I DVR everything. I don't actually know what's on what stations or what time they're on.
Interesting.
I really don't know. But Freeform's on my house all the time.
I should start watching some of that. Flip that crowd. Favorite word?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice. It's a yes and for improv folks out there. This is also a new question that I really liked. What magazine would you like to edit?
Teen Vogue.
Oh, interesting.
I like where they're going.
Where are they going? I don't know this.
They're getting much more real? They're taking on some real issues now.
All right.
It's not just about wear this, don't wear
find a
that,
date.
and what lipstick color, because I don't know from that. It's more about the issues that I like they're taking on.
Awesome. I think we're all sort of looking at that model of looking at the real issues that really affect people. Do you have a landline?
Yes. It's a huge debate in my house.
That's been more yeses than nos, I will say, on that question, which I think surprised me. All right, this is our final question. What is one thing you would put on your bucket list?
Oh, I do actually have a bucket list, but I haven't looked at it in so long.
Like a written out one?
Yes.
Whoa.
I think I have to go home and look at it now because I don't remember what's on it, and I hope I've crossed off some of the things. So can I tell you something on my bucket list I would never actually do, though?
Cool, yes.
I am obsessed with sharks and like Shark Week, so I would love to somehow have a shark encounter, but I would never actually do it.
Like a swim sharky.
Never gonna happen.
Where you go in a cage.
It's never gonna happen. Like, maybe I'll dunk my feet around them, I don't know.
Well, if you want, I was at an aquarium where they had swimming with sharks, and it was very like low key and like the little baby sharks.
Like, if I can dip my toe in, I'd be happy.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll hook you up. Come to Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Do anything there.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for us today. Thank you so much.
I love you. You're awesome.
Ronit is awesome, and I am blessed to be here and to work with you.
I am blessed to have you.
All right, love affair over.
Yes.
Thank you, and see you next week.